person meeting a moment. And this is Elizabeth Warren's moment. You know, the defining fight in American politics right now is about soaring inequality and a system where Wall Street and special interests can write the rules to benefit themselves. And that is the defining fight of Elizabeth Warren's life. She was made for this moment in American history.
All right, I mean, let's not get carried away. She's also a Native American, right? Welcome back to the Steve Malzberg Show. We're trying to get back in touch with Lanny Davis. We had him set to go, and then we have suffered a technical difficulty, ladies and gentlemen. But as soon as we can reestablish contact with Lanny, former special counsel for President Bill Clinton, we will do so. In the meantime, let me talk about, he wrote a piece at thehill.com, Why I Am Ready for Hillary. Now, it's no surprise. From what I recall, they went to law school together, and they've been very close. And obviously, as I said, former special counsel for President Bill Clinton is Lanny Davis. But this Elizabeth Warren phenomena, it's very important to understand that she keeps saying she's not running. And Hillary's not running. And Jeb Bush isn't running. But will she run? That's something she does not rule out. That's something she does not close the door to. I see Elizabeth Warren putting up a huge fight. I mean, if Elizabeth Warren, okay, wanted to go head-to-head with Hillary in a debate and really go after her, I think Elizabeth Warren would make mincemeat out of Hillary Clinton in a one-on-one debate. I really do. I really, really do. And you know what? Hillary couldn't then cry, oh, you're picking on a woman, could she? This would be fascinating to watch. If you recall, when Hillary ran for the Senate seat from New York State, which she won, she ran against a Republican named Rick Lazio, who was a congressman from New York. And Rick Lazio wanted her to sign some kind of contract, symbolic contract. So at their debate, he left his podium and he walked over to Hillary and handed it to her. And of course, all the media commented after the fact that, oh, he invaded the space of a woman. If it's Elizabeth Warren against Hillary, that couldn't enter into it. But Lanny Davis does join us right now. Hey, Lanny.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm sorry that I may have to cut this a little short because I'm in the middle of a meeting that has gone on longer, but maybe I can give you a good
Okay. Well, then tell us. Okay, well then tell us, real quickly, we saw you, read your piece at The Hill.
Right.
I've been talking about it a little bit, but tell me what threat you think Elizabeth Warren poses to Hillary if she decides to run.
Well, she's a very impressive political figure. She's very smart. She's got a great way of speaking to audiences, and she has to have a reason to run for president. That at the moment, I believe her repeated statements that she's not running, and I wrote in my piece, I think she's not running because she doesn't have a reason to run against Hillary Clinton. They are progressive Democrats, and Hillary Clinton probably is going to be our next woman president. So what would Elizabeth Warren say is the reason why she's choosing to run against Hillary Clinton? I would say that Elizabeth Warren should be taken for what she is saying, which is she has no reason to run.
Well, I don't know that she said she has no reason to run, and she's not running is what
4,800.
Right. Well, right, and that's true. Just like Hillary's not running, and Jeb Bush isn't running. Nobody's really running yet. But she refuses to say, "I will not run." And in politics, Lanny, that opens the door.
That she is running are equal to when Hillary says, "I am," and Jeb Bush says, "I am not." I don't think so. But maybe you're right.
Okay, so you don't
think
Elizabeth...
she may run, and if she does, then more power to her. It'll be, as I write in my column, a great campaign against two great candidates, and it'll be much less divisive than the left and right split in the Republican Party if Jeb Bush runs.
Well, all right. Well, we'll see about that. But what about Hillary excites you? I mean, I know you know her. You went to law school with her. I'm not surprised. But what's her selling point at this point?
Oh, my goodness. If you ask the question, then you must not know too much about Hillary Clinton. Her record in public service, going back to being First Lady of Arkansas, First Lady of the United States, 2 terms as U.S. Senate, have so many reasons why, and now Secretary of State for 4 years, why she is the most qualified person in the country to be president. I wouldn't have enough time to explain all that to you, but that is probably the most important reason. The other reason, I believe, is her views on the issues are consistent with where a majority of Americans are. And in a presidential campaign, which is a different electorate, there won't be a no vote against Barack Obama. There'll be a yes vote about Hillary Clinton's position.
All right, Lanny, you got to go, and I got to go because I'm out of time. But we'll do this again when we can talk more. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
We'll do it again when we both have
folks,
more time. Thank you.
Okay, Lanny, sounds good. Sounds good. The Malzberg panel's next, folks. But first, we're going to bring you this hour's American Moment, and it's the Wright brothers. Don't go away.
December 17th, 1903 was a calm day at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, when two brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright, readied their aircraft for a demonstration that would change history forever. Their initial flight only lasted for 120 feet, but it was enough to eventually pave a pathway to the stars. Although the brothers were not the first to build and fly experimental aircraft, they were the first ones to invent the mechanical controls that made fixed-wing, powered flight possible. But that proved both a blessing and a curse to an industry in its infancy. The Wright brothers' practice of demanding excessive fees for use of their patents and their litigious nature had an immediate and negative effect on the growth, safety, and improvement of the new industry of aviation. In 1917, Congress, recognizing air power would play a vital role in the upcoming war, passed legislation which, in effect, reduced the Wright brothers' royalty of $1,000 per plane to $200. The reduced fees sparked an explosion of growth and innovation in the new industry. Although initially outraged, the Wright family quickly realized the lower fees made it possible for more airplane manufacturers to enter the field. With more manufacturers came more planes, and with more planes came more royalties. Soon after, their royalties had exceeded $2 million in an age before income tax. Soon America was leading the air revolution. In 1927, young aviator Charles Lindbergh departed New York's Roosevelt Field for a 3,600-mile, 33-and-a-half-hour transatlantic journey to Le Bourget Field in Paris, France. The dream of the Wright brothers had become a reality, and America had led the way thanks to Orville and Wilbur Wright. For Newsmax TV, I'm Bill Curtis, and this is an American Moment.